think in many ways this discussion is about leadership and the qualities you want to see in a leader. And I'll take a phrase that Senator Udall uses about clean energy in New Mexico. Let's do it all, and let's do it good. Let's do all of this. I'm for open meetings. I'm for having office hours. I'm for moving the meeting locations to different parts of the campus. I'm for email. I'm for blogging. I'm for Twitter. And I'm still for MySpace, if anybody's wondering. For me, that's not the integral part of the question. Because if you have a leader in place who is committed to an open, transparent, and engaged process, we can work together as an organization to figure out the best ways that we actually go about creating a strategy for outreach. And I guarantee you, if you elect me, you'll elect someone who, I think it was Joseph who said, and I think Patricia as well, that this decision is a collaborative one. This is a collaborative process. And my leadership style, as new as it is, has always tried to emphasize that. Now, to give you a little bit more sense of what have I done in this realm, New Mexico has taken big leaps forward in transparency when it comes to public education budgets at the K-12 level this legislative session. And I was on the forefront of creating the platforms that would require charter schools and public school districts to post their operating budgets online. So that way parents could actually go in and make sure that the money that they're paying in their taxes is actually getting down and serving their children. And that will become law on July 1st if Susana does not veto it. So that's where I come from. It's a strong commitment to an open and transparent process. And I've done the heavy lifting as well. But I'll just go back to how I began this discussion. For me, this requires us to fundamentally ask ourselves, what kind of organization are we and do we want to be? And how can we best work on these critical issues that people actually care about? And that's what drives me. And that's what informs why I'm in this race and why I want to engage as many people as possible in that discussion. Because I'm proud now to be a Lobo. I was a Tiger for 4 years and now I'm a Lobo. I'm proud of this university. I'm proud to be a Hispanic student at this university. I'm proud to be an outwardly gay candidate at this university. I'm proud of this university. And I want to bring as many people to the table as possible to really take the lead on getting a strong discussion about the issues that continue to face us. I think I'll close on this comment. There was a report issued in 1982 by the Higher Learning Commission. And the two things that it pointed out that were the #1 challenges to higher education in New Mexico were the absence of a tuition policy and the absence of a policy regarding research at our 4-year research institutions. We've been having these debates since before I was born. And I think it's time that we as an organization take the lead on finally asking the difficult questions at the state level. And I think that inevitably that's how you engage people, by demonstrating to them that this is a new time where we will take bold steps to actually address the issues that face them on a daily basis.
So this question will be directed towards Joseph.
This year, the state legislature cut the funding for the graduate research development grant for $300,000 in state funds that was used to promote research across the state and to provide research experience for graduate students. Do you support shifting SFRB funds from non-academic programs by $120,000 to replace GRG funds, and to create a program that would support undergraduate research? $60,000 for graduates and $60,000 for undergraduates. This year, the state legislature cut the funding for the graduate research development grant, originally $100,000 in state funds that was used to promote research across the state and to provide research experience for graduate students. Do you support shifting SFRB funds from non-academic programs by $120,000 to replace GRD funds and to create a program that would support undergraduate research? $60,000 for graduates and $60,000 for undergraduates.
Sorry, I'm late to you. Thanks. That's a very important point, and Unfortunately, I just heard that the administration has decided to cover the $60,000 GRD deficit that they lost from the lack of the legislative funding. So I think that hopefully covers a big part of that question. So I don't know if you still want me to continue to answer that or not. I don't think it's
Stopping with time, is that the case, or?
I can speak to the fact of that matter. The decision has not been made yet by the Board of Regents. It will be on the budget summit March 28th. I think we should still talk about GRD.
Okay, I'm happy to talk more about it, but it may not be directly related specifically to those details of the question, if that's all right.
Okay. I think you're within your
Okay. Yeah.
So you've used up about 26 seconds so far.
Okay, that's.
You start when you.
Sure. Well, first off, it's a huge priority for GPSA to fund student research, and I think that the processes need to stay in place, and we need to be creative when it comes to finding alternative ways to fund it in case there are additional problems. Whether or not the administration and the regents approve the $60,000 to cover the reduction from the legislature, this problem can still face us in the future. But I think that besides being creative in finding ways to